My name's Martin Iveson, also known as Atjazz, and this is my new album, Starbase 17. It's a huge nostalgia trip for me, not only musically but also visually. I can really hear myself from way back in 1998 when I released my first album, That's Something. I can hear lab funk influences, Full Circle, Mix 1, Mix 2, my experimental house albums, and I can also hear the work I did alongside Julian Gomez. I'm hoping at this point that I've respected all of that history of work in this album, and also not just the work but respected the history of the creative processes that I and we have been through for me to get to this point. It's a 27 song album. It's a lot of songs, but I just couldn't stop wanting to work with people. Every time I had a new conversation, I had a new idea to work on a track for somebody, and it just kept growing and growing and growing. I've had the opportunity to work with some of my favourite musicians and singers on this album, and I'm incredibly honoured to have every single one of them work with me on the tracks. Visually, the album for me is a memory I have from I must have been around 6 or 7 years old, and I had 2 sci-fi comics like space stories, and they came with cassette tapes, and you'd put on the cassette tape, press play and read along. But it wasn't just voice reading, it was also sound effects, atmospheres and music, but none of it sounded very real. The sound effects and the atmospheres all sounded very plasticky and computery, and I can only think that because I was in the late 1970s at this point that the majority of those sounds were created on analog synths, which explains a lot. So yes, Starbase 17, 27 songs, released on the 17th of January 2026. I really hope you enjoy the journey.